The Center for Book Arts was founded in 1974 by Richard Minsky as the first organization in the nation devoted to the art of the book. We do a lot with a little. We mount exhibitions, we teach classes, host lectures, readings, and performances, and, the reason you're watching this video, we offer opportunities for artists to expand their knowledge of the book as an art object. A central part of what we do is providing access and opportunities for artists, both to equipment and to technical knowledge and expertise. We have 2 residency programs for emerging artists here at the center, one focusing on emerging artists working in various media who have not worked with books before. The other is for artists who are already committed to and experienced with the book. Both programs are year-long immersions in the book arts. Residents take classes, learn from experts in the field, use the facilities for their own projects, and experiment with new forms and techniques. They receive a materials budget and stipend to support them while they produce new work in our studios, which is vital for emerging artists in New York.
You are not unique being an artist in New York. Everybody and their mother is an artist.
I think it's almost impossible to be an independent artist in New York.
You know, it's a tough world out there.
I think what's most important is that it allows for a certain engagement with a craft that perhaps, in my case, I had no experience, and I have continued to work. Making books has become one of the most important parts of my work.
Have people that care about how it's going, you know, and, you know, that have some investment.
At the Center for Book Arts, you take classes. That was a big plus for me.
Community. Yeah. I got to connect with not only the artists who were in the program with me, as well as the staff and the great people who are here.
Working at a residency that's specific to a particular medium and sort of having experts help you realize what you're doing, but for you to actually be able to have the time and space and, you know, money to actually figure out how to do it yourself. It kind of helped me wash away a lot of the pressure that you might feel when you're beginning as an emerging artist, to make work that's going to be shown in the places you want to be shown, and that's going to sell in the places it's going to sell.
The residency, I think, was supposed to take a year, but it took me a year just to get the skills, so then I used another year to really make the addition of 5.
So I developed a project which happened to be an important project for my work, I think. And that was the first work of a body of work that I think lasted maybe 3 or 4 years in the making, which was called the SOA cycle, which I continue to show actually. So it's it was very important that way.
I've gotten a lot of advice on how to, manage my own personal binding business, as well as creative criticism with my work.
It certainly allowed for the work to have a little bit more visibility earlier on in my career. And I think that those kinds of opportunities are critical in such a competitive environment as New York City.
I don't think I could have done it without this residency in the center. I think I might not have been able to stick it out.
Oh my gosh, a super $22.38 million.
We receive crucial funding from public and private sources in order to be able to give our residents stipends and a budget to make their work. But the funding we currently have doesn't cover the overhead costs of the program. Funding a residency at the center costs an average of $3,000 per resident for classes alone. Classes and workspace are the core of the resident's experience, and we need to raise funds to cover these expenses. Since 2001, over 60 artists have had residencies here. Many of these artists have gone on to win recognition and important support from other organizations like NYFA, Creative Capital, Printed Matter, and the New Museum. The work they have produced here has been featured in exhibitions both here and abroad. The artists that work with us are generally in the earlier stages of their career, and this experience often proves to be a crucial opportunity to develop their work and career in a highly competitive context. We need your help in order to continue to support artists and to support the future of the book. Please give whatever you can. If you can't give, please forward this link to your friends. You can give at any level from $10 to $2,500, and you can even get your own limited edition artwork, studio visit, or private class at the center.